set. Open on the turf, 1200 metres. They sent on their way from the 1200 metre marker. Red Soldier, one of the first to go. Autumn Encore is right there, and Hip Hop Dancer is near the rail now. Get a reminder or two, and there goes Roy's Gulgula with the red blinkers to set the fractions. Royal Armour's on the outside. Then comes Good Team. Lecture D, the yellow cap, is near the rail. They're followed by Rich Approval. Team Guys is midway through the field, about 8 lengths off them. That's got the light blue cap. Then comes Kitty's Destiny. As they move to the 600 metre marker, Roy's Gulgula just the leader. Red Soldier has the green cap. Autumn Encore red cap near the rail. On the outside, Royal Armour's the widest, and then comes Hip Hop Dancer. It's got about 4 lengths to make up. Lecture D, then comes Rich Approval further back. Team Guys coming to the 300, and Roy's Gulgula still the leader from Autumn Encore. Hip Hop Dancers now being asked the question. Royal Armour's on the outside, then Red Soldier. Roy's Gulgula, how much in the tank? Hip Hop Dancer, Royal Armour's on the outside, and it's still Roy's Gulgula, Royal Armour on the outside. Roy's Gulgula and Royal Armour, it's getting close, but Royal Armour will get up. Second will go to Roy's Gulgula, third place to Hip Hop Dancer, and we'll wait for that fourth position. So Roy's Gulgula is the leader and went to the start rather keen now on the key of Com Naidu. And towards the outside you'll find the winner, Royal Armour, coming on well. Still racing very green, but Royal Armour, the JPEG, is victorious. That's number 10, ends up winning at about almost 2 lengths. Shows on the tote at 40 Rand, number 10. Second, number 9, Roy's Gulgula. Third place to number 4, Hip Hop Dancer. Red Soldier will run into fourth. Fifth to Autumn Encore, then Lecture D. They were followed by Team Guys. Further back to Good Team, and then Kitty's Destiny. Rich Approvals further back in the running, and then came Copper's Pride. As you look out head on, Roy's Gulgula is the leader, but the winner with the white noseband, you're still very green, is Royal Armour. Second time at the track, and they race wide apart. Roy's Gulgula with the red blinkers, and you'll see Royal Armour every time the rider tries to get in, it starts to drift more towards the outside, but ends up winning it by that almost 2 lengths. Number 10, Royal Armour. And second placing to Roy's Gulgula. That is the running of the first race. Next up, also on the turf, it's the second race. It's over 1200 metres. Until then, back to the studio.
First, and of course, this is the son of JPEG, Royal Armour, who was beaten 8.5 lengths on debut, but he's come on an absolute ton, and it just shows how horses can improve from one run to the next, especially these young horses, Lizanne.
Yeah, absolutely. These first time out, when they asked my comments, I did say that I thought he was a very nice horse and one to follow. First time out, he was, other than being a bit green, he was also just got a little bit caught out at last, but he still got tired. Today, from the bad draw, nothing really went his way. He did it all the hard way, got caught wide. You know, he was over racing, he was a little bit uptight, but he won very, very well, and I think he might be one to campaign during the season. I'd like to say big congratulations to Sampi and Anna-Marie, and thank you for their support. They haven't had a runner for a very long time, and this is the first one back for them, so I'm very glad that they've ended up with a nice horse. Well done to Alec. He does a lot of work back home, and you know, it's always nice when we can have the winners together.
Fantastic. Now, before you leave us, I mentioned 2 runners today. Mid-Answer absolutely flew last time out. If he did not get left, I think he would have won that. How's your feeling today?
She's a very nice filly. She's been a little bit disappointing so far. Not that she's done badly, but we thought she would have won already. She's had a couple of niggles after a second start. She didn't pull up too well, but she seems to be going the right way now. She also sort of hung a bit last time and had to check, but yeah, I think she's a big runner today.
Well, thanks for that. Keep up the good work. Strike rate's looking good, and well done here, Lizanne.
Thanks, Steve.
Lovely, Lazan Forbes. The gentleman that does all the hard work back home is the husband. Alec, talk us through this horse. You know, I mentioned to Lazan, it's difficult to gauge how these juveniles are going to improve, but this horse certainly has come on after his first run.
Absolutely, he's come on leaps and bounds. I felt that the 1200 would be too short for him today. I thought he may need a 14, but he trounced them. He did really well. You know, he was drawn wide, caught wide. He still needs to learn to race this guy. He turned for home and he was all over the show. But his head was in front where it mattered. And yeah, well done to Lazan and well done to her new owners.
That's what impressed me, you know, the manner in which he got the job done. Things didn't go for you and he still put his head in front and ran away from them.
Yeah, like I said, he's looking for more ground. You know, he's going to be a miler plus type of horse. He's got a lot of scope for improvement. Yeah, I think he's a decent horse.
How does Alec Forbes' card look now that you've got this win? What about the balance of your rides?
Well, my next best is in race 3. I ride for Alistair Gordon there. Phyllis, she's run 2nd and 4th, and I think she's in with a very big shot.
Have you been working the Mrs.'s horse in that race?
No, I'm not riding it, so I haven't been working at this, so, you know, I can't compare them. But I suppose, you know, it'll be a good finish.
Well played, well done. Now starts the meeting. Before you leave us, we're just commenting on the track conditions and the turf and how beautiful it's looking.
Yeah, the turf's in good condition. They've moved us out just a little bit from the other day when we raced here, and it's fresh ground, and it's really good.
Nice start to the meeting. All the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Thanks, Dees.
Lovely. Alec Forbes teaming up with Lazan Forbes. And, of course, well done to the owners here, Mr. and Mrs. Pina. And let's have a look at the son of JPEG, Royal Armour, at his next start. As we mentioned, wide draw. Things did not go for him in the race. Lazan thinks he's one to follow in the juvenile features to come. Well, we'll have to pencil this horse in. Number 10, beating number 9, Roy's Gulgula, in what has to be said will be a bipot result. Back in 3rd was number 4, your Tab Goal favorite. Keep an eye on this horse. I think he's one to follow next time out. And rounding off your quartet, number 7, Red Soldier. Coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator. Time to jot down there will be 13:15, 1:15. Coming up next, PA time.